Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. I am at my desk again today because I haven't gotten those microphones in the mail yet. They're supposed to be here today, and today is Monday, which is my posting day, so I'm about to go get this video started so I can get it up on time. Still been dealing with some family challenges going on, so there's that. And since I don't have my other, because of that, I've not been focusing on my videos as much as I normally do, so I need to get myself back on track and get things going. But I've got some possible changes coming up, so I don't know what I'm doing right now. So I'm just playing it by ear, which I'm pretty good at. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants kind of gal, and I always have been. So whether things are planned out or not, I can usually make things work. I'd like to plan, but if I can't, I can usually figure it out pretty easily. So that is one of the benefits of being a trauma survivor, is I have that ability to make moment by moment decisions and usually make things work out for the best. And I pray a lot now, and I rely on God to help me out. So that is a huge blessing, and I usually know that things are going to come out just the way that they're supposed to. And I know that whatever that is, it's going to be amazing. So anyway, today I'm going to go on my patio and we're going to plant those flowers because I haven't done it yet. Like I said, things have been a little crazy the last few days over the weekend, but I am off today. Normally I'd be working, but I had taken the day off, and thankfully I did because I need it. But I have that one hanging basket that I showed you on Friday, and then I'm going to utilize this guy. It's just another Dollar Tree little basket, and I put a little plastic inside. Since it's so dry here, I don't want to have a completely open container. I went to the Dollar Tree looking for those cocoa basket liners. Not only do they not have those, but they don't have the baskets anymore either. The one that's out there I had actually bought last year. I was going to use it as a bird feeder, but then I just bought myself a bird feeder because it was easier. Have you ever started to do a Dollar Tree DIY and then you're like, you know what? It's going to be easier and faster if I just buy the thing that I was originally trying to figure out. This is as close as I get anymore to a Dollar Tree DIY. I actually thought about making a Dollar Tree DIY channel, and then I made one. I made a terrarium style planter out of a couple of Dollar Tree big photo frames. That's why I'm not doing, that is why my channel is not a Dollar Tree DIY channel. I realize that is so much more work than I am willing to do. And just trying to think about it, and I like watching Dollar Tree DIY videos, but usually when I go buy all the materials, buy all the things, and then put it together and have it not turn out quite the way I wanted, or a little bit wonky, or a little bit like this is going to fall apart at any minute kind of feeling, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy the thing and only spend the money on it once. So I love watching them, and I love the ladies who have the DIY Dollar Tree channels. And I do buy most of my decor there. And I'm just not a Dollar Tree DIYer. You know, when you realize that fantasy self is not really you. Yeah, that's where I am in my life right now. Realizing that I have a lot of things that I've been holding on to that are part of a fantasy self, and I'm just not her. Just not her. And that's okay. You know? We can embrace that, accept it, love ourselves in spite of the fact that we are not that person that we thought we were. Am I still creative? Yes. Do I still like making things? Most of the time. Do I want to make every single thing in my house and use it for decor? I really don't anymore. You know, I just don't. And that's okay. That's okay. It is okay. So anyway, before I ramble on forever, tell me in the comments if you like, what is your fantasy self that you've come to the conclusion that it's just not really who you are? I have quite a few of them, and maybe we'll talk about that on the next video, about all the fantasy selves that I thought I was, that I thought I had, and I really am not. But I'm going to use this bag for the bigger basket to keep the moisture in. I have some like sphagnum moss that I can put in the bottom, but if I don't put a plastic in there, it's all going to fall out because you'll see the spaces between the bars are really big, and the sphagnum moss that I have is pretty small. That's why I wanted a cocoa liner, but they don't have any. So I'm improvising. So we're gonna go improvise ourselves a little flower baskets. I think somewhere in this house I have the little clippy and chain doodad that you can hang it with. And I already have 2 hangers out there off of my balcony. I'll show you. But if I can't find it, I know they're super cheap, so I'll just pick up another one. Because depending on how it looks, I may just go get another one of these baskets and use it temporarily for the hanging basket, because I know they have these. I was just there when I got this one, and they have a lot more, so we might end up doing that and then just take the chain off of that one and use it on this. So let's go do the thing. Alright, here are our plants in question. I need to water them clearly because they are getting wilty. It's been hot the last couple days, and hopefully I'm close enough to the microphone right now that you can actually hear me. This one stays in the shade more, so it is not quite as, doesn't get dried out quite as quickly. But they're looking so pretty, and I love looking out here now. This is my thyme and peppermint. I finally, well, you saw, I planted it. Did you see? No, I don't think you did. But I finally planted it, took it out of the little containers. Smells so good. If all you have to do is rub the leaves and the oils come off on your finger, and you can smell it, and it smells so good. I love peppermint. And then this is lemon thyme. Let's see how lemony it smells. Thyme is so tiny, the little baby leaves. Yes, very lemony. So this one is lobelia, and this is a pansy that needs some water. Let me grab my, because this pansy needs some water as well. Let me grab my watering container, or my water thing over here. I'm loving this deck box. It keeps all of my uglies contained. See, all of the ugly stuff gets to live in here, not out in where I can see it. I just filled up my watering container, so let's water our plants. Oh, and I found this herb grow kit. It was actually out in the little free area that we have in our apartment. there's what it looks like on the box. It's missing one of the pots, but it has a little stand. There's 4 of them. I can get one of these at the Dollar Tree. I probably have one laying around somewhere. If I'm honest with myself, or I can just use one of the bazillion pots that I already have. Oh, there we go. It is a beautiful day today. The sun is shiny. It's not cold at all. I love this thing for watering. If you live in a small space, I highly recommend one. Because then I don't have to keep bringing cups of water out. Which is kind of a pain in the patoot. Don't worry, it's not hot enough here to burn the plants. There's enough shade from the leaves themselves to keep the water from being evaporated up by the sun. I need to make myself an outdoor watering schedule though. My indoor plants all get watered once a week. I go around on either Tuesday or Friday, my days off, and water everything. I have not made one yet for out here because I haven't figured out quite how often I need to water them. Because it's just started getting hotter, like it's been in the 50s, and this week is supposed to be in the 70s, so I know now that I probably need to come out at least every day or two, every other day. Probably try every other day and see how that is. My catnip, or cat mint, whatever you want to call it. It is a member of the mint family. I'll probably come back out and give them a little... Oh, need more pumpers. Probably come back, refill my bottle and come back out tonight. Give them a little bit more water after dark so they can soak it all in. I think this thing cost me $12, the sprayer. $12 at Harbor Freight. I think it was on sale. It was under $15, I know that. I probably told you how much it was when I bought it, possibly. Because I think I did that as part of my patio cleanup video. But tell me if the audio is okay on this part. I'm just really close to the camera, so I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. I think it's when I'm far away from it. Like when I set it up in my bedroom and I'm talking from my bed. I think that's when I run into the most problems. I need to trim off all of my bulbs because they're starting to look a little crummy there. Alright, there we go. Let's put this guy back for now. Actually, I'll probably just leave it over here for right now because I'll be coming back out this evening to do the thing. So, close this guy up. Actually, I'm gonna need... I'll put you over there. I'm gonna need my gloves and this bag o' dirt. Let's pull this guy off. Yeah, these have little clippies, so if I need to, I can take the chains off. I think what I will do, let me get out of the sun so I'm not all squinty. I think what I'm going to do is plant them so I don't feel like fast forwarding through things. So I'm going to plant them all and then hang them and see how I feel about it. Because that second basket, if I need to, I can just go get a another small basket and hang it. So let me do that and I'll show you what I come up with. All right, here is the final result, and I think I'm gonna end up getting one of these baskets because I think it looks less sloppy, I guess. Without the liner, it just looks kind of sloppy to me. This, I think, looks a lot better. So, knowing that I can take off the chain, I have this hook thing and I have another one over there. There's my other hanging hook. It just because these are not incredibly sturdy, so, and I just have it zip tied to my balcony since I don't have any ground to stick it in. But since these hooks get a little bit wobbly when they get like heavy stuff on them, I just use the secondary hook to hold the weight and it keeps it anchored. And then I know my basket won't fall on anybody's head. So that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna put it on the table. I cleaned my table, but it was drippy, so I didn't want to get my table all gross and dirty. But now everything is watered, it's all perking up. As you can see, the pansies are coming back. I really drenched them, so that should be good. I think I poked my finger. Maybe? No, it's a piece of tape. Never mind. It is a teeny... I don't know if it'll focus on it. And I can't really see because it's so bright. There we go. You see that little... It's just a little piece of tape. There we go. Got it. See it right there? It's the tiniest little piece of tape. And it does not want to come off. It just keeps getting stuck over and over again. There we go. Finally. Good to go. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Head over to the Dollar Tree and get another basket so I can just move that stuff into the other basket. I shouldn't have to unplant it. I think I can just pick up the whole plastic and put it in there and then take the chain off and swap it to the basket, and then I can put the basket in my duck box so that it is out of my way, and I'll have it for next year. Now I know to pick up the baskets when I see them and the cocoa liners. So, although I could probably order those from DollarTree.com, as long as they don't make me purchase 25 of them. Some things you can get in 5s, and some things you have to buy 25. So, haven't quite figured out what the, reasoning for it is, but whatevs. We'll pick it up. So, anyway, I will see you all later. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you could hear me. Let me know in the comments if you're having any trouble hearing me, but it should be remedied Friday's video, because I'm getting my package is out for delivery right now, so I will be getting my duvet cover and my microphones. So I will be using them in Friday's video. So I will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being my friend. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.